Right now, inside your body, something very quiet is happening, and most people never notice it. When you sit for too long, your body doesn't just rest. It slowly begins to power down systems you didn't even know were active. Blood flow slows, energy usage drops, signals that once burned fuel start fading. But the moment you stand up and take that first step, everything shifts. Because what happens next isn't just movement, it's a reactivation. And it changes far more than you think. Inside your body, you're not just a person moving through space. You're a system. A living network of signals, pathways, and tiny decision makers working every second to keep you alive and efficient. Think of your body like a massive city. When you sit still, it's like the city goes into low power mode. Fewer cars on the roads, factories slow production, energy usage drops to a minimum. It's efficient, but it comes at a cost. Now imagine flipping a switch. The moment you choose to walk instead of sit, that quiet city starts waking up. Roads begin to fill. Signals turn green. Systems that were paused start moving again. And here's the part most people miss. Your body doesn't just react to movement, it predicts it. It adapts to it. It prepares for more of it. And this is where the story really begins. In the first few minutes of walking, something subtle but powerful starts to happen. Your muscles contract, and with each contraction, they begin pulling glucose out of your bloodstream, not because your body is forced to, but because it sees an opportunity. Think of your muscles like small energy factories. When you're sitting, they barely need fuel, so glucose stays in your blood, waiting, sometimes with nowhere to go. But the moment you start walking, they open their doors and start absorbing fuel immediately. And this happens without needing a strong insulin response. Now watch this. As your muscles keep moving, your blood flow begins to increase. Not dramatically at first, but enough to change the environment inside your body. More oxygen arrives. More nutrients circulate. Waste products are cleared faster. It's like opening more lanes on a highway that was previously congested. And this changes everything. Because now, your body isn't just moving, it's optimizing. But here's where it gets interesting. After a few more minutes, your body begins shifting its strategy. At first, it relies heavily on available glucose. That's the easiest fuel to access. It's quick, efficient, and ready to use. But as you continue walking, something deeper activates. Your body starts looking for a more sustainable energy source. And this is where most people stop. But this is where it starts. Fat cells, which were previously just sitting quietly in storage, begin receiving signals. Not loud ones, not aggressive ones, just enough to say, "We need more fuel." And slowly they respond. Fat molecules begin breaking down into smaller components, entering your bloodstream and moving towards your muscles. This isn't instant, it's a gradual shift. But once it begins, your entire energy system starts changing. Now imagine this happening not just in one part of your body, but everywhere. Your heart adjusts its rhythm, pumping more efficiently. Your lungs deepen their breaths, delivering more oxygen with less effort. Even your brain responds. Blood flow to your brain increases slightly, sharpening focus, improving mood, and reducing that heavy, sluggish feeling that comes from sitting too long. And this is where it gets even more fascinating. Your body starts releasing signaling molecules, tiny chemical messengers that travel through your bloodstream, telling different systems what to do next. Some improve insulin sensitivity, others reduce inflammation. Some even signal your body to build stronger cells over time. It's like your body is sending out instructions. Adapt, improve, prepare for this again. But here's the part most people miss. This isn't just about the time you spend walking, it's about what happens after. When you stop walking and sit down again, your body doesn't immediately return to that low-power state. It stays elevated for a while. Your metabolism remains slightly higher. Your muscles stay more sensitive to glucose. Your circulation continues flowing more efficiently. It's like your body remembers what just happened and keeps the system running longer than expected. And if you repeat this consistently, something even more powerful happens. Your body begins to rewire itself. Most people think they need intense workouts to change their body, but your body doesn't respond to intensity the way you think. It responds to signals. And walking sends one of the clearest signals possible. We are active. We need energy. We need efficiency. Over time, your body adapts to this signal. Your muscles become better at using fuel. Your energy systems become more flexible. And slowly, almost invisibly, your body shifts away from storing energy toward using it. You're not forcing fat loss. You're allowing your body to choose it. Now let's look at the other side, quietly without exaggeration. When you choose to sit instead of walk, none of these signals are activated. Your muscles remain inactive. Glucose stays in your bloodstream longer. Fat cells receive no message to release energy. Your body isn't doing anything wrong. It's simply adapting to stillness. And over time, that adaptation becomes your default. Slower metabolism, reduced sensitivity, lower energy usage. Not because your body failed, but because it followed the signals you gave it. But here's the shift that changes everything. You're not fighting your body, you're communicating with it. Every step you take is a message. Every walk is a signal that tells your body how to behave. And when you understand that, everything becomes simpler. You don't need extreme strategies. You don't need perfect routines. You just need consistent signals. And over time, those signals compound. Your body becomes more efficient at burning fuel. Your circulation improves. Your energy stabilizes. Even at rest, your system begins to operate differently, because it has learned from repetition. This is adaptation. This is internal rewiring. And it all starts with something as simple as choosing to walk instead of sit. So the next time you stand up and take that first step, remember this. Inside your body, systems are waking up. Signals are being sent. Fuel is being used. Not instantly, but consistently. Your body isn't broken, it's responding. And walking is the signal that changes everything. What surprised you most about what's happening inside your body when you walk?